Hey, what's going on, guys? This is X25, and welcome back to some more brick rigs, and welcome to Bricksburg. Yes, this is a project I've been working on for the past week, which is why no videos were up. So, yeah, I do apologize about that, and this is the third time I'm trying to record this video because I'm having mic issues right now. I do not know why. But yes, Bricksburg is basically a major city outside Brick City, aka the old city map, which is way over there, and you can also see Brickdale in the distance, which is the other my first attempt at this concept, and that city also received an update. So yeah, we will check that out in a very few minutes. I don't know why. Well, I'm losing English, but yes. Anyways, yes, this is Bricksburg, and obviously it comes in two parts, kind of like Brickdale, because it came into the main city itself, and then the airport. Obviously, the airport needed its own. It needed to be its own creation because of its size. You know, because airports tend to be big. But yes, this is Bricksburg, and it looks really, really cool. And the coolest part about this, it's able to run in multiplayer. Now, I haven't tested this out, but it is able to spawn in multiplayer because it only has a brick count of, I think, around 1,400 bricks, maybe? I don't know. That's a rough guess. I know it's around that area. But yes, that's kind of why it's a bit of field. Most of the buildings are low poly, and they're just literally just blocks. And yeah, we will be going on a tour around here. Yes, I know that the houses are not to scale. Like, I can tell. Although that's actually this is actually the first time I've noticed this. Like, the houses aren't to scale. I might fix that. And also, another thing I noticed, which is a little bit of a flaw, one of these houses are loose. And I don't know, it's a green one. I need to find it. It's around here somewhere. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's this one. It's the one that's crooked. Yeah, I don't know why that one's loose. I might need to fix that. But yes, anyways, let's drive around. Let's start driving around here, because it's pretty impressive once you actually drive around here. It looks similar to Bricksville, like, in this perspective. Also, obviously, you have the welcome to Bricksburg sign, but that's like the only giveaway that it's not Bricksville. But it looks fairly similar, like the main street area, like with all the skyscrapers and all that, especially with the gas station that you can kind of see down there. It's like at the very end of the street. But yes, anyways, we're just going to start our tour here, and I hope you guys are enjoying this game on the channel. If you do want to see more, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, the car that we're in is a Hyperion Artemis, and this is not mine. This is just a creation that's like one of the most popular creations on the workshop right now, and for some reason the sounds aren't working. I don't know if that's a feature or not, but yeah, the sounds aren't working for some odd reason. That's a little bit strange. This resembles like a Range Rover or a Ford Explorer. But yeah, obviously you have a pizza palace, because all cities need a pizza palace. You have two of those little buildings, which are supposed to be garages, like replicas of like the actual buildings where you spawn in vehicles from the editor. And then you have a police station. There's a hospital over here. And then there's also two gas stations, 1, 2 over there. You also have skyscrapers. And then over here you have a parking garage, actually. You can actually drive in it, which is really, really cool. I thought was a nice touch, because people kind of like parking garages for some odd reason. I don't know, I might make a version of this where you can like do a conquest mode, if you will. Although I still need to figure out like the exact locations of this if I were to do that. That is. But yeah, I really do love how the city came out. Although it does need a few fixes, like the houses and the whole scaling of the houses thing. But yeah, that's an easy fix. Although not easy fix, because it's not really an easy fix at the same time, because like houses take up most of the area in this city, and I really do not want to go through every single house trying to scale it down. But yeah. Although I still love the way, like, if we could just overlook all the flaws, I love how this thing came out. Now, if you are going to spawn this in multiplayer, please be warned, the game's going to freeze just because of how big it is, even though it's not really that high of a brick count, because I know because I have spawned in creations that have a higher brick count than this, and they haven't freezed one bit. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it is because of the size. Yeah, the game does freeze because of the sheer size, and like it also you need to have God mode on, otherwise it's just gonna fall apart. Like it'll just happen because like the separate module pieces will snap off because how these things spawned in. Because if you do play brick rigs, the editor only has so much space, and like it's not that much. And things can get a little bit cramped. So yeah, how this thing spawns, as you can see, there are little actuators on around here, around the city, like at various parts. Yeah, and that's how that's part of how it basically spawns in. So how you spawn it is like in the editor, it looks like a box, but once you spawn it in the actual map and the actual physics world, it basically unfolds itself, and you get this, which is basically the whole concept of starting these huge, giant, massive cities. Other people have done this before. I know that Barbarian, I think that was his name, he did it with a skyscraper, which was like the tallest building in the game for like the longest time. Although I don't really know if it still holds that record. Well, I'll need to check. But yeah, other creators do use the folding mechanism. Like the folding out, the mechanism that folds out, that whole technique, because like I have seen other creations do that. And yeah, and the airport does the same too, except it does it a little bit differently, just because if it had the same automatic mechanism that the other creations had and the airport had, yeah, it would be a lot more glitchy, and it would probably break the game if you spawn this in multiplayer. Yeah, I tried spawning in something like the Brickdale Airport, at least the new one. Yes, I did say new one, but we will get to that in a minute. Yeah, it actually crashed my game. It kicked me out of the server, probably because the game couldn't process. Because when I did spawn this in the single player, yeah, it took a while to spawn, and I ended up getting ejected out of the creation because it was glitched into a building. So yeah, these creations can be a little bit buggy, but yeah, that's the only downside. But like once you actually spawn it will freeze if like the minute you hit the spawn vehicle out of the editor, that button, you know. Yeah, it is going to freeze regardless. It doesn't matter how good of a PC you have, it's going to freeze regardless. But yeah, once you actually do get spawned in, they actually run pretty good. Like I am still getting a solid. Actually, hold on. Is there a performance? There should be, right? There should be. I don't know. The recording software. Oh, the recording software says I'm getting 60 FPS right now, which is actually pretty good. Like it's running ultra smoothly. So yeah, these things run pretty good. And considering Brickdale, that was about just over 3,000 bricks, and Bricksburg, again, it's around like the 1,500 brick range. I know I probably said 1,400 earlier, but yeah, I forgot. I don't know for sure, but yeah, we're going to check out this airport now, because it obviously is something completely different. It's something special. It also introduces another concept I'm like trying out. Obviously, here's Bricksburg International. The driver's seat is in the control tower. Yeah, as you can see right there. And I made a custom terminal for this. I really do like the way how it came out, except for the lettering. It's a little bit janky, and also because of this. Yeah, it didn't really go out that well. But it also has like the basic airport necessities that you expect in an airport for brick rigs. So yeah, it would have like a hangar like this for spawning in like for like vehicles you spawn in from the editor. So that's what that basically is. You have two fuel tanks side by side because that's the only place I could put them. And then you have this giant hangar. Now here's another issue. I don't like the fact that these things are touching. Although I really wish I could have made the area bigger. Although then again, this thing is massive actually. Like just to put this in perspective, this is the biggest airport I've made. and it not only has one but two runways actually. And I feel like that this one right here, it's a little bit longer than the other one. I'm not quite sure though. They look about the same size. And ironically enough, they are symmetrical, which is kind of funny. I thought it was kind of funny because I did not intend that at all. I wanted it to be asymmetrical just to like not just so that way it doesn't look like a giant X at some angles, because that doesn't really look good, especially with like the overall layout of this airport. But yeah, it actually is bigger than it looks. Like at first, when I first saw this in, oh wait, this is a lot smaller than I expected. It looks even smaller in the editor, believe me. But yeah, this thing can actually hold surprisingly like 3 to 4 of ANLC Challenger 130s. I have no idea how that moved. I swear that was centerized when I first spawned it there. But yeah, this leads me to the other new concept I'm trying out. As you can see, this hangar is labeled Skyline, which Skyline is an airline that's home based here. So yeah, that's a new concept I've been trying out. So yeah, Skyline is home based at Bricksburg International Airport, obviously. And obviously Skyline is based off of, it's heavily based off of Southwest. It's heavily inspired off of it actually. At that. And I couldn't really figure out a logo, so I did like the classic transit arrows. Just because I couldn't figure out, just because I couldn't think of any other logo, and like I actually tried looking it up online. I actually found a logo of an airplane, but I'm like, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit that on a tail. There's no way. But yeah, Skyline is basically a budget airline owned by ANLC, which is like the major airline that I made way back in the day. That I am still updating, mind you. And Skyline is one of 2 budget airlines that I have made for it so far. There's only 2 other ones that ANLC owns. Like the idea I have behind this is like there are going to be multiple budget airlines that ANLC owns, and they will have like a 50% stake in the company. So that way, while they do technically own it, quote unquote, those budget airlines are also in all means their own thing, their own entity, essentially. But yes, back to the airport. I just wanted to explain that, just to show you guys my theory of mind in the best way I could. But yes, anyways, yeah, Bricksburg International Airport. It's by far the biggest airport I've ever attempted to make, and I am pretty happy with it. Besides the one little flaw I have, well, 2. One, hangar is attached. Hangar is like touching the terminal. That's issue number 1. Issue number 2, it could be bigger. Obviously, it's an airport. It needs to be big. But yeah, it not only has 1 runway, but 2. This is like the first airport I've done 2 runways, and I'm pretty sure this is the biggest airport that anyone's ever tried to make in brick rigs to date, which is honestly pretty impressive. Now I will show you how to spawn this thing later on. Actually, I can do that right now. So I'm going to go into the driver's seat and I'll show you how I actually spawn this. So I'm going to repair it. Oh wait, no, actually, hold on a minute. Yeah, no, I need to remove something first. I need to get this guy out of the hangar because the hangar's on a folding module. That's not going to be good. This thing's going to glitch out if I didn't remove it. Okay, anyways, yeah. Back here, I'm going to get out and I need to get back in. Alright, so now I hit Control R. Okay, so now you can see how it spawns. It's literally kind of like a box. But yeah, as you can see, it's not automatic, unlike Bricksburg and Brickdale and how they spawn. So yeah, I set up some specific instructions on how to open this thing up, just so that way it prevents the lagginess and glitchiness for this game. And also, this city map is recommended for spawning in these things just because of the space that it has. Because I really love this giant space. Although I really hope that we do get a gigantic map in the future that will just add, like, have a ton of cities, a ton of terrain differences, a ton of, like, areas that you can fly to or travel to. Like, that would be amazing. Kind of like how America is. Like, you have deserts, East Coast, mountains, everything. Like, I feel like that would be amazing. But, yeah, anyways. this is probably the only, this is probably the closest we're going to get to that kind of concept, or at least that kind of map. As of right now, we might get a map like that in the future, but anyways, we're just continuing with the airport instructions. But yeah, anyways, how you want to spawn this is, first thing, you want to go into alt mode, just because it's like a safety, just so that we don't accidentally press a button and like everything gets screwed up. So yeah, you hold down W key, and that opens up one of, like, the second runway, I'm going to call it, with the hangar. And I know that it does touch the terminal a little bit, so it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, at this point, it basically allows you to hold down the D key, which is steering, and then it opens up the other runway. And you can let go of W by now because it would have been done spawning. I don't know why it slows down that, like, right before it hits the ground. That's a little bit strange. And yeah, it's about to get completed. And voila! You have your folded out airport, and you can now do roleplay stuff with it. Yeah, that's what I basically do. Yeah, you can also spawn just the airport, which is also like my whole reason of having the airport be its own little creation. Just so that way, if you're an airport roleplay servers, like, you could just spawn up the airport and you can have, like, just as much fun as you would with, like, just the city or like both the city and the airport spawned at once, because that will be awesome to have. Pretty sure you'll get a lot of popularity because, like, I'm not really that well known in the workshop. I have uploaded a couple of creations that has made it to, like, most popular every once in a while, but that hasn't really happened in a while. So yeah, you would probably get asked a lot where you got this from, or if you built it. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna head over to Brickdale now because they obviously because I obviously gave it an update. So here we go. We're just going to caps lock through this skyline, and here we go, Brickdale. Obviously you can it does look the same for the most part, but over here, like, yeah, before the module with this building, this building, this building, and this building, those are all, like, part of the airport before, because before the airport was smaller, and now it's attached to the city itself. And obviously this building has changed. Before it was just orange, and now it's pink with LOL on it, which I will explain in a minute. It's obviously this airport has its own airline home base here as well, called LOL Air, and obviously it's heavily based off of the budget airline WOW Air in real life. Just because of, like, the livery. I thought I wanted that livery of the same concept, and I came up with this. Which is kind of hilarious, but it's also kind of clever at the same time. But yeah, this is basically the Canyon airport that I made a while back, and I extended the runway on it with an extended runway. So yeah, I extended the runway on it, and I obviously add more space. And this can actually hold a decent amount, has a decent amount of space as well, along with the hangar. And yeah, the hangar is actually lined up with the ground, because I'm not sure if you noticed from Bricksburg International, the hangar was a little bit off of the ground. I don't know why. But yeah, but you still have the same classic terminal, welcome to Brickdale International Airport, but now actually it looks like a legitimate airport instead of a municipal airport. And also I made the control tower a bit more thick, just so that way it doesn't look a little bit too small. Because I do have to omit the control tower from the Canyon Airport, because that's what this thing basically is. It's the same control tower from the Canyon Airport that I made, except it's thick. It's thicker. So yeah, that, like, I did notice that it was a little bit too small. It wasn't really to scale with the character. So yeah, that's what I basically did. I made a little bit more to scale, which now it actually does look perfectly fine. And yeah, that's basically all I have with this. And I actually do have time for a few more creations. I wanted to upload a video on April Fool's, just because of all the jokes that were being uploaded to the workshop. I thought that would have been a clever video, but unfortunately, yeah, I didn't get around to it because I was working on this. Yeah, yesterday was the day I finished it, actually, which was Thursday. So yeah, anyways, let's check out some other creations, because I found one that's actually really cool. Okay, so Yeah, this is called a cyber PC because apparently the Cybertruck conversions are still a thing on the workshop. But yes, this is a cyber PC. As you can see, it's a computer, but it's not just any computer. Apparently, this is a fully working gaming computer. Holy cow! What the heck is this? What the? Scrap and make a change to the... Oh, okay, so it actually has instructions on this thing. Some apps will not work in God mode. Oh, okay, maybe I should actually take this thing out of God mode then. Must be an all to operate mouse. Click on the icons to open up apps. You must close apps on the red X on the top right before opening another app. Try to hit the top left of the red box and trigger the sensor. App won't open. Scrap and make a change to the PC in the editor, such as changing the color of this sign or duplicating it. App won't close. Hold click and drag the mouse around the red box or Control R. Mouse is glitchy or likely on a server. The only way to fix this is for the host to spawn the PC. Sometimes on servers not everyone sees the same thing. Walking through the keyboard. What the heck? The glass strip connecting to the keyboard to the PC is broken. Try Control R or enabling God mode if this continues. Other issues. Leave a comment. I respond fast and can fix bugs with updates. How to update. Check the Steam download section. Updates will appear as Bricksburg Workshop content. If successful, the latest version number should be at the bottom left of the screen. Want more apps? Leave a like or comment or request or idea. So yes, supposedly this thing has 5 working games on this thing, which is amazing. It's cool. Although I don't really know what the purpose of the keyboard is. I'm guessing it's just there for decoration. But yes, we're gonna go into alt mode and try this. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh my gosh, look at... This is cool. What? Okay, so yeah, this is one of the rigs. It's cyber... Wait, Cyber PC has joined the server. That's amazing. Wait, hold on. What does this say? Use W and S to drive the Cybertruck. You can actually drive this thing. What the heck? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is one of the games. Okay, so and apparently you use that. Oh, that is so cool. This is amazing. Let's try this. What is this? What? Wait, click on the airplanes to shoot them down. Oh. Oh, this is still amazing. I may not be like the best person. This is still cool nonetheless. Okay, yeah, let's try the other one. Oh, well, 80. Oh, this is go-karts. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. Okay, maybe we should move the mouse out of the way. Oh, yes, this thing is like a record. Hold on, I want to make this thing go faster. Wait, is there a turbo button? To drive the cart, L for light. Wait, this thing has a light? Wait. No alt. Use W, no alt. It honestly needs alt because, yeah. Oh, it does have lights. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, that's the other game. Again, they're very simplistic, but it's still cool. Okay, let's try this thing. What is this? Minesweeper. What is this? Click the left side of the tiles. Start at the bottom. So start the... Oh wait, I'm in God mode, aren't I? Oh wait, hold on a minute. That's probably why. So let's try this. Oh, yo, I actually got it. Oh, that's actually cool. Come on. There we go. Oh, so that's how you do it. Okay. Yeah, I love this thing. This is amazing. This is probably like the most advanced creation I've ever seen. Come on. There we go. Sometimes you need a little bit of more oomph into this. What is this? Oh wait. Oh, okay. What the heck just happened? Come on. I'm just spamming the mouse button right now. Okay, so I'm guessing it's like a matching game. You need to match the cards. Click the left side of the tile. Start at the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit strange. Okay, that's a thing. Okay, there's one more game. It's called Bong. I'm pretty sure this is Pong. Okay, how do you do this? This is probably going to be the most advanced one. Plus H to release the ball. Requires 2 players. Oh, that is sweet. Alt WS moves your paddle. Click to swing. Try to knock the ball into the red zone. Oh, okay. That's cool. This thing actually has multiplayer. Okay, it's official. This is like one of the most advanced creations I've ever seen on this game. This is amazing. I applaud the creator for making this. Okay, hold on. I actually do want to try this just to see how this works. Oh, you can. Okay. Wait, so how do you... Oh, Alt WS moves the... Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, okay, so it actually clicked. So horn. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how this one's supposed to work. I feel like that it's supposed to be... Oh, and I just got rid of the ball. Okay. But yeah, that's still cool. Yeah, I applaud the creator for that. That is amazing. I wonder how long that took him. Wait, does it say in the description? Oh. Okay, so I'm on the workshop page right now. It took him almost 13 hours to make. And he is going to be building doing a time lapse of building the PC, and there's over 200 gigabytes of footage editing, and it may take some time. That is amazing. He took a lot of time and effort into this. That is mind-blowing. Like, wow, I'm speechless. I'm legitimately speechless. I'm just sitting here in awe. Like, how does someone manage to do that? Like, how? How? Yeah, that's again, that's cool. And I think that's like a good way to end off the episode here. Like, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I think, like, wait, hold on. I know even more fitting way to end this off. We are going to put this thing in front of the train. Even though this might be a bad idea. Yeah, it was a bad idea. I was correct. Hold on. Not yet. Oh, this thing does not like train tracks. Alright, hold on. Get out of God mode. Here we go. Wait for the big finish. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And that was wimpy. What is wrong with you? Come on! I forget that the keyboard is connected. Okay, apparently it doesn't matter where you spawn this thing. Yeah, this thing does not like the train tracks. That's the one issue. This thing is going to go under, isn't it? Oh, nope. Oh, yep, the computer's broken. That's... Yeah, Windows error. Windows error. I'm guessing that's what it looks like when you break the computer and it crashes. Oh gosh, everything inside is glitching out. That's not good. Okay, yeah. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing. See you guys next time. I'm just going to end this before the game breaks.